Hey everyone, welcome to another ranking. Here's my ranking for Mamoru Hosoda's movies. Yes, I love a lot of Japanese animated filmmakers. Like, I love Hayao Miyazaki and I love Goro Miyazaki and so many. Miyazaki's probably the king of Japanese animated movies, but another one I really like and another one who I find kind of underrated is Mamoru Hosoda. I have no idea if I'm saying that right, but that's how I've been saying it for years, so I'm going to continue on saying it. Mamoru Hosoda. And I thought, you know what, I'd rank all his movies. Movies he's directed from my least favorite to my favorite. I'm just gonna say right now, I'm not gonna count certain movies. I know he did a few, like, anime, straight-to-DVD kind of movies, like he made a One Piece movie or something. I'm not counting it, but there is a movie I am counting, and it wasn't just him directing it, so yeah, it's a little confusing, but yeah, you'll see when I get to the list. But yeah, here's my ranking of his his five movies he's directed from my least favorite to my favorite. Let's get started. Coming at number 5 is Digimon The Movie. Yes, everyone's probably like, what the hell are you talking about? Yes, Mamoru Hosoda was one of the directors of this movie, the Digimon movie. I think there was like 5 directors. Mamoru Hosoda was one of them, so I am counting this movie. Just like when I did my top 10 favorite Joe Dante movies, I counted the Twilight Zone movie because he directed that movie with Landis and Spielberg. So I'm going to count it with Mamoru Hosoda because he doesn't have a lot of movies. So yeah, Digimon The Movie. I hate this movie. I really don't like this movie. I love the animation because the animation is straight up Mamoru Hosoda kind of and the animation looks absolutely fantastic. And I watched Digimon when I grew up. I loved Digimon when I was a kid. I watched it so much. I was a huge Digimon fan. I liked Pokemon too, but when I got older, I kind of grew out of it and I tried to get back into it, but it's kind of dated and just not my thing anymore. I do like Digitamers. That's, I think, season 3 of Digimon. That still holds up. That's still pretty good, but yeah, Digimon The Movie combines a few stories. It combines the season 1 and 2 characters, and even some of the new characters, and a bunch of different stories and stuff, and yeah, I saw this movie in theaters when I was a kid, and I loved it, but this movie isn't particularly good. The animation is still pretty good, but the characters aren't interesting. It's very cheesy. It's definitely meant for hardcore Digimon fans, and I'm not a hardcore Digimon fan, so of course I'm not a fan of this movie, but if someone might think, like, oh, people can appreciate it, and if they're not Digimon fans, I really don't think so, because the jokes don't work, the characters aren't interesting, the story isn't interesting, this movie really lacks in originality. Like, most of Mamoru Hosoda's movies are very fresh and original. This movie isn't, and it's not interesting, it's not fun, it's not entertaining, it's not enjoyable, it's not even a fun popcorn flick. It's kind of dull, it's kind of cheesy, and it's kind of lame at times. And I know I don't want to insult the Digimon fans, because I know a Digimon has a big fan base. I used to be part of that fan base, but I'm not anymore, and I'm just not a fan of this Digimon movie. If you're a Digimon fan and you love this movie, that's fine, I'm not judging you, that's cool. Like this movie, that's cool. But me, I'm just not a fan. I think it's Mamoru Hosoda's weakest film, hands down. Coming number 4 is The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. This movie is amazing. I love The Girl Who Leapt Through Time. Literally, the story of this movie is about a girl who can time travel by literally leaping through time. That is not, I'm not metaphorically speaking, she leaps and time travels and stuff. And yeah, there's lots of good twists and turns. It's a very interesting, very good actually coming of age story too. And I love these characters in this movie, especially the lead girl. The voice acting is fantastic. Again, I love Mamoru Hosoda's type of animation. It's straight hand-drawn animation, and it just looks amazing. And yes, the characters are lovable. The jokes do hit. The drama is really emotional. There's a lot of great emotionality in this movie. It's very well directed, very well written, very well paced. It's got an ending that I did not see coming. Why is this only at number 4? Well, Mamoru Hosoda is such a great filmmaker. His other 3 films are better than this movie, and that's hard to say because I think The Girl Leapt Through Time is an amazing Japanese animated movie, and if you're a fan of anime, please check this movie out. It's amazing. It's my 4th favorite Mamoru Hosoda movie. Coming number 3 is Summer Wars. Yes, this was my 2nd favorite Mamoru Hosoda movie, but then a movie came out this year and beat it out. But I love Summer Wars. I love it. Again, another great kind of coming-of-age story. A great movie about the end of the world, about hackers, and about different worlds, virtual reality. I love it. Again, the characters in this movie. This is the best thing about a Mamoru Hosoda movie. He writes such amazing, likable, three-dimensional characters, and the characters in this movie are fantastic. Just so good. It's so well directed, so well paced. The animation's amazing. I love when they actually go into the virtual reality world. It looks amazing. You see, in Digimon movie, the digital world isn't very interesting, but the world in this movie, Summer Wars, Wars. Look, it's so awesome, so creative, so imaginative, and I love it. That's why I love Summer Wars. I love these lead characters. There's a lot of great comedy in this movie. There's a lot of subplots about family and about sticking together, about dysfunctional family, who to trust, who not to trust, all within family, and I kind of relate to it. It's a lot of relatability in this movie, and I really enjoy this movie. It's a bit long, but it's long for a reason. And the climax of this movie is kind of emotional and also really intense. Like, when they're doing the card game at the ending, oh my god, I was almost like tears were coming down. The music, the tension, the atmosphere, it's absolutely brilliant. Summer Wars is an amazing animated movie, and it's my third favorite Mamoru Hosoda movie. Coming number 2 is The Boy and the Beast. Yes, this movie came out just this year. I only saw this movie a week ago, so yeah, you're all probably wondering, why didn't I do a movie review about it? Well, like I said, I only saw this movie a week ago, and it came out months ago, and I thought the review would be way too late and no one would give a shit, so I just decided to do a ranking of Mamoru Hosoda's movies, and The Boy and the Beast is so freaking good. This is hands down the best animated movie I've seen this year. This movie is so good. The characters, like I said, this guy knows how to write characters amazingly well. I love these characters. These two lead characters are just awesome. I love this little kid and this beast that's trading him. They have such a weird relationship. All they do is yell at each other, but they're so great. They're so funny. They learn from each other. They're a proper student and master. Just like Mr. Miyagi and Daniel in Karate Kid. It's a proper student-master. The master teaches the student, but the student also teaches the master. And that's what makes a great relationship. This one's a little more dysfunctional because all they do is yell at each other, but they're great. I love their chemistry with each other, and I love how this human questions his own humanity, the darkness within himself and stuff, and I love every scene when he's in this other world. I also love the scene when he's in the human world, connecting with these human people, whether it's his dad or this girl and stuff. The ending climax is really intense. The visuals in this movie are fantastic. The animation's breathtaking. The characters are all great, especially the two lead characters, and I love this movie. The action is also really good. The training sequences are all really good. The fight scenes are really good. Again, the ending climax action scene is really well done. Beautifully designed, and the imagery is fantastic and really dark at times. And I love The Boy and the Beast. It's such a well-crafted film. This is hands down one of Mamoru Hosoda's best movies. It's my second favorite, and I highly recommend you see it, so yeah, go see it. And my number 1 favorite Mamoru Hosoda movie is Wolf Children. This is such a good movie, Wolf Children. I love this movie. I really do. I love these characters. I love the mother. I love Yuki, Ame, even the wolf dad. You know, he's barely in the movie, spoilers, but I love it. I love a story about a family. Well, mostly about a mother raising 2 children who are wolves. Yes, she has to hide them from society, but eventually they want to go to school and interact with humans. And for kids, the daughter wants to be a human more than a wolf. And then her son, Ame, wants to be more of a wolf than a human. They deal with a lot of great, complex issues, and so great. Well, in the beginning, she loses the husband, she has to deal with that. Then when she gets her own place, it's a farm, she has to learn how to farm and grow crops. Then raise these 2 kids who want to choose 2 different paths in lives. This is such an interesting story with an amazing premise. I love this movie. This is hands down one of my favorite Japanese animated movies. This movie is brilliant. This is brilliant. This movie is the reason why I love Mamoru Hosoda so much. Yes, not for Digimon, but for Wolf Children. This is such a good movie. This movie's better than most Miyazaki movies, and that's saying a lot because Miyazaki is a masterpiece filmmaker, but this movie, Wolf Children, this is probably the second best Japanese animated movie I've ever seen. It's not better than Spirited Away, but I even think it's better, a little bit better than Kiki's Delivery Service. And that's saying a lot for me, because I love Kiki. But this movie is so good. It has so much emotionality in this. Emotionality has great atmosphere, amazing characters. It's so realistic with its themes and its tone and its atmosphere and its story. Everything about this movie is realistic. It's so well done. It's so powerful. It just leaves you just so like sad inside because of some of the choices these characters make. Are all the choices these characters make the right choice? No, but it's so human and so realistic, and it's just so well done. I love this movie. The writing, direction, characters, atmosphere, designs, everything about this movie is amazing, and it's my favorite Mamoru Hosoda movie. Wolf Children, amazing. So yeah, that's my ranking of Mamoru Hosoda's movies from my least favorite to my favorite. So in the comment section below, please tell me what is your ranking of Mamoru Hosoda's movies. If you don't want to include the Digimon movie, I completely understand. But what is your ranking of Mamoru Hosoda's movies from your least favorite to your favorite? Comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like this video, please like, subscribe to this channel, and join the dark side.